time, baby.
Uzi time, baby.
Deadpool goes to a job interview, and Harold tells him that he wants to join the Avengers and that he needs it. He wants to show the woman he loves that he is useful. Harold tells him that the Avengers team is more than heroes and that they do what they do not because they need to, but because people need them. He tells Deadpool that he is flying too high. He cannot give him a place on the team and politely rejects him. 6 years have passed, and Deadpool has taken a job at a used car dealership, and his boss, Peter, tells him to go back to superhero work, but Deadpool brushes him off, saying he's happy with the way things are and that he likes his current job. In the evening, when Deadpool and Peter are on their way home, Deadpool thinks that strangers are taking their picture, but he doesn't care because it's his birthday. When he gets home, all his friends have surprised Deadpool with a birthday surprise and are celebrating his new birthday. Deadpool chats with his ex-girlfriend, and after blowing on his birthday cake, there is a knock on the door. He thinks it's dancers, but he is wrong. He asks the guys to fight outside, but when he least expects it, he is caught from behind and kidnapped from there. Deadpool wakes up in the TVA and is confronted by a man who introduces himself as Paradox. Paradox tells him that he has abused the timeline many times, but he is not here for that. Paradox tells him that he is here for a holier purpose and that one day he will save the entire timeline, and offers him to join the sacred timeline. Deadpool accepts this. Deadpool immediately puts on his prepared clothes and says that he is ready to go on a mission. Paradox tells him that he misunderstood the situation and that his universe will be destroyed in 72 hours because Wolverine sacrificed herself, and that the universe will be erased from the timeline because she died in his universe. Deadpool tells him that he will find Logan from another universe and bring him to his universe. Paradox breaks his nose and takes the time machine and runs away. Deadpool travels across universes looking for a Wolverine to join him, but he's not welcome. Deadpool finally finds a Wolverine who might join him, points his gun at him, and tells him to come with him immediately. Wolverine is too drunk to stand up and passes out. Deadpool brings this Wolverine back to the TVA and asks to replace the dead Wolverine. Paradox says that this will not happen and that the Wolverine he brought is the worst Wolverine in the universe and that he will not be able to save his universe from extinction. Deadpool then says that he wants to meet with his bosses, and the employees suddenly get tense when Deadpool realizes that the higher-ups do not know about this event and that he will complain to the higher-ups. Paradox sends him and his Wolverine to a planet called the Garbage Dump. Wolverine starts fighting Deadpool, who's the reason he's here.
Get in.
Gotcha! A strange man calls out to them, telling them that a convoy is approaching and that they should not fight with each other. The mysterious man is Captain America, but his powers are different. He tells Deadpool and Wolverine that he will protect them, but he himself cannot hold out against the incoming convoy. The convoy attracts Deadpool and Wolverine with a large magnet and captures them. Then the captain tells them that everyone here is either working for Cassandra or they are being fed to a giant monster. The captain tells them that he has been hiding from her for years and that this is a giant garbage dump and that everyone here will perish if they don't become Cassandra's plaything. Cassandra has built herself a base on a giant Ant-Man costume.
About this.
Cassandra says that she has been following the captain for years, and she is happy that she finally caught him. Cassandra says that she can use her powers as she wants, and that no one can stop her. Cassandra tells Wolverine to join her, but Wolverine refuses and attacks him, but it does not work. Wolverine manages to wound him, but it does not work. Cassandra tells Cassandra that the giant monster approaching is hungry, and offers them as food to the monster. Wolverine and Deadpool manage to escape with a small rocket. They need to find the other survivors and find a way to get out of here with them. They stop at an abandoned cafe. On the way, Wolverine looks around for food. Deadpool asks him his real story. Wolverine confesses to him that he let everyone in his world down and made a huge mistake. Then a canine version of Deadpool runs up to them on the road, followed by another Deadpool variant who is very friendly and tells them his name is Nicepool, and they tell him they are looking for the others. Nicepool says he can give them his car and tells them to drive 12 kilometers east, but warns them to be careful of the Deadpool pack. On the road, Deadpool keeps bothering Wolverine with his constant chatter. Wolverine can't stand it and stops the car and tells him to shut up the tension between the two grows, and eventually they start fighting.
Oh, are you?
After the fight, they are both exhausted, and in the morning they find themselves in another place. Deadpool tries to escape from there, but he is confronted by others, and they have a small fight. Deadpool asks the heroes there how to get off this planet, and they say that only Cassandra can do it, and you have to fight her. Deadpool tells them that their friend Capta was killed by Cassandra, and that they must leave tomorrow morning to avenge her death. At first, the team hesitates, but eventually they all agree to fight Cassandra. Wolverine doesn't want to participate, but eventually he is convinced and says he will. The next morning, they raid Cassandra. Deadpool and Wolverine will get to Cassandra while the others fight the men tied to Cassandra. Cassandra tells them that she will not help them and asks them to submit. Deadpool puts the iron helmet on Cassandra's head and neutralizes her powers. Cassandra laughs and says that as long as the helmet is on her head, they cannot get them out of here, even if they want to. Wolverine lets Cassandra live, even though it is a difficult decision. Cassandra lets them go in return. She opens a portal and sends them to Deadpool's world. Deadpool and Wolverine confront Paradox and tell Paradox to stop the Time Reaper. Just as Cassandra arrives and says that she wants to destroy the entire known universe by connecting the Time Reaper machine to herself. She takes Paradox with her and goes towards the machine. Meanwhile, 100 different Deadpools that Cassandra has called for help show up to stop Wolverine and Deadpool from reaching Cassandra.
Holy shit!
Paradox says that they are too late and that Cassandra will soon completely merge with the machine and will be unstoppable. They only have one chance to short-circuit the machine, but whoever does so will be shattered to atoms and die. Wolverine then tells Deadpool that he has a family waiting for him and that he himself will die. At the last moment, Deadpool tricks Wolverine and enters the room alone, grabs one of the cables and pulls it. And when he reaches for the second cable, Wolverine grabs his hand, and the two of them short-circuit the machine together. The machine, which can no longer withstand this overload, explodes, and Cassandra is split into atoms there, and there is a big explosion. Someone from the Timeline Supreme Council comes and asks Paradox what happened. Paradox lies, but Deadpool and Wolverine show up and tell the truth. Paradox is arrested to stand trial. They then go to Deadpool's house where Wolverine tells him to open up to the woman he loves. Vanessa holds Deadpool's hand tightly and smiles slightly at him. We have come to the end of another video. Thank you for watching. You can support me by subscribing to the channel and liking the video. Goodbye to see you in the next video.